Okay, what about now? I just changed something. Truly obligatory. Truly the most obligatory. Oh, I did it! Yeah, I don't know how that happened. It just like didn't decided not to default. Yeah, it was no background music, yeah. All right, let's go. Hacker voice, we're in. All right, we can watch that scene again. We can hear my boy. We can hear my boy. Nim, you cured the stream. Yay! Okay, interesting. I figured out what the issue was. It was OBS. It like turned off something. Anyway, let's try this again. What's up? Long time no see. Looks like we had trouble. Ryudo, still breathing. I see. Good. Monsters, kiddo. Monsters have taken up residence on the other side of town. It didn't save. Yeah, it didn't save settings. But there's settings that I have never changed. It just like randomly didn't change. Or didn't set them, I guess. I don't know. OBS gives me a lot of problems lately. Like the last couple months, I don't know what the deal is. As you can see, they haven't been too kind to us poor louts. Alright, let's go. Nim! Snaps for no. Nice place you got here, Vix. I heard they tried to run you out of town. Stubborn as ever, I see. Feels like I've said these lines before. I don't think the wretches that came crawling in here for shelter appreciates it. I tell you, if I had a few more men with blades, we wouldn't have to keep huddling in here like hens on omelet day. You're retired for a reason, Vix. You can't win your battles with reputation alone. I can still say, Ryudo, who's the girlie? You've gone soft on me, lad. Huh? And you've gone senile on me, old man. It's work, don't ask. Huh? What's that? That medal was a memento of my mother. Please do something! No can do. We had our hands full just getting through here. There's no way we're going back to that place. What's the deal with those clowns? Funny you called them that. They ducked in here to slip away from some monsters that apparently took a liking to their finery. Along the way, the monsters seem to have lifted some precious bauble from the lad. I figure him to be a runaway, and a wealthy one at that. Might look into it, Ryudo. Accidents do happen. Gorgonzola. I think it is derived from that.
I beg you again. Is the answer still no?
When I say no, I mean no. We're born with so much luck, kid. Personally, I'm saving mine for retirement.
Yeah, retirement. What the boss says is right. Right, Paella?
That's right. Bravery's not the same as bravado, right, Gonzola? Push your luck and you'll lose it all.
Yeah, it's just like Paella says. The odds are too stacked. We just ain't cut out for these high-stakes gambles.
Please help me. I beg of you. It's precious to me.
You just don't understand how the world works. It ain't our job to be fighting in the first place. If you want some monsters slain, boy, why don't you go ask the Geo-hound over there?
He's so vaudeville in his voice.
Please, a monster has stolen my precious medal. It was a memento of my mother. Will you help me get it back, please? I can pay you whatever you ask.
Sorry, I cannot spare the time. I'm already in the middle of one job.
Ryudo, I think we should try—
Aren't we in a hurry to get you to the cathedral? Sorry, kid, but you'd better give up on your medal.
Do I have to? Oh, I guess so.
I love you, my son. My boy. I love that he has just a fucking axe on his... So he's voiced by BJ Ward, who is, as you may or may not know, one of the voices of Velma in Scooby-Doo, which is so interesting. Like, what a random choice, but I do enjoy the voice she gives him. Ryudo, can we not do something for that little boy? Gee, let me think about it. Yeah, I think we have time to find his lost jewelry. Hell, we could find him some matching earrings. Look, if we stop for every weepy brat, no offense, we might as well set up shop with Vix here. Now eat these and relax.
Eat these and relax? What are you giving me?
Cuckoo berries. The locals chew on them and make the corners round. Take it easy the first time, though. Seems the thing we should be worrying about is finding our way through here safely. If the road is blocked, we'll need to take a detour, but I don't know of a good path. Now, if I weren't saddled with the Broad, I could cut my way through those monsters. Hey! What are you doing? I said to take it easy with those!
Ryudo! I feel kind of funny.
She got lit! I can't believe that girl. She ate enough cuckoo berries to kill the Pope. Strange way to put it. Yeah, you want animals? Like, literally. It's like when they tell you to go easy on the animals the first time, and you eat the whole fucking brownie. Sorry, I know some stories. Strange way to put it. At least it's finally quiet. She'll sleep well. Not bad for her first time, actually. Whatever. Hopefully she won't keep trying to outdo me after this. I'm getting tired of this high-maintenance stuff, man. What are you thinking? Thought I'd take care of business while I can. Going out alone? I've got you, don't I? Aw, besties. Sometimes a family is. What made you decide to get to work right now? Have a soft spot for the kid? The circus brat? Hardly. We won't get anywhere unless we cut through those monsters first. And if an entire nest of them is involved, well, you know, I work best alone.
What in blazes? Found you.
Who are you? Show yourself! Ryudo! Hey! It's you?
Aw, how sweet! You remember me! You remember my promise, too? I won't let you get away this time.
I can't move. You! What are you doing to Ryudo? Same thing I'm doing to you, bird!
Now, Ryudo, don't move, dear.
She has to climb your Gavin post! Javier and Gavin, inspired by Millennia Grandia II? More likely than you think.
Now, Ryudo, don't move, dear.
Get away! Hey, Rowan's gone off somewhere. You guys seen him?
Oh my, what do we have here?
He doesn't talk to short people for her. So true. His backstory is that this is his mother. Let me free first. What's happening? I'll be right there. Hey, look who's in our conga line now. Unfortunately, she's not in our party. She's just chilling with us. Hey, girl, hey. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Anyway. Didn't think the kid had that much moxie. Running a one-man act's no good. Almost enough to make a man sleep wicked. Vaudeville.
too can't walk a tightrope. If the boy wants to make his own bed, then let him eat it too. His own bed? He is not our problem. But still, he is young. Very young. Too young to toe the line, perhaps. Ryudo, what's with these losers? These carnies, they're all mopey because they ran off to feed some monsters. A scrub like him won't make half a meal. No scrubs. And you didn't do anything? What's wrong with you? Go find him! We know where he goes, yes we do. But there are monsters. Many monsters.
Let's go. It's not right to leave the boy alone in a lion cage.
I reckon we can worry till the bearded lady sings, or we could find the little nipper and be done with it.
Hey, hang on. I was gonna waste the monsters anyway, so if we find him, we'll bring him back here. Now hang on there, fella. We better come with you. We're only circus folk, but you'll be needing some company anyways. Anyways? Is that a typo, or is that a word? I don't know. Keep your cream pies and seltzer water to yourselves. Your assistance isn't needed.
Aw, you're a sweetheart, aren't you? This should be fun.
If your idea of fun is wading through rivers of blood, gobbets of flesh, and gut fresh upon your lips, then yes, it will be fun.
Then what are we waiting for, Tiger? I'm getting antsy. Of course, I could just have some fun right here if you want.
This woman is a couple eggs shy of a basket.
Hey, bird! Just how badly do you want to be turned into charcoal?
Fine, fine. Come along then. But stay out of my way.
See, that wasn't too hard now, was it? Confident yet willing to listen to reason. Just what I want in an M-A-N.
Yeah, we got her! Also, what the fuck is this? On the wall. This bird unicorn ram thing? What is this? Okay. Yeah. I want to save. We have Millennia. Yay, we have Millennia! Oh my god. Okay, Millennia is definitely like the most fun party character that we have and that we'll ever have. Because of a very, very specific thing that I will explain when we get to it. Now, it really is. So if you remember, Elena had the mana egg for the holy egg before. We're actually gonna get it. This is how I play. I'm just prefacing, this is how I play. I give it to Ryudo, and then Millennia has her chaos egg. Millennia and Elena have really high magic stats, and it's meant to be that Elena is the white mage and Millennia is the black mage, but I find it silly to not use the holy egg if we don't, like, if we have it, why not use it, right? So that's why I give it to him. Also, it's really nice to have a healer that won't die easily because he has a lot of HP. So he'll be around to do any kind of healing. So on that note, let's get the fuck out of here, eh? Going to fight monsters with my girlfriend. I have a thing for redheaded characters, I've noticed. Alright, where is the- oh, here it is. Cave! Yay! A real dungeon! This has like puzzles in it, but they're not really puzzles to me anymore because I've played this so many times and I know exactly how to do it. I'm really sorry. Anywise is a word. It's like an old-timey way to say any which way. Okay, that makes sense for him since he's vaudeville. Thank you. Learned something new. I save a lot. I save at every save point. I'm really sorry. That's probably gonna get really annoying to watch, but I've had games crash on me so many times that I don't play around. Anyway. very important cutscene here. This is the most useless game mechanic. But the cutest. I love you. Alright. You want to be my best friend right now because I have Poff Nuts. So if you remember back at the village in the last time, there were Poff Nuts, and that you actually give them to this little fellow. He's being real friendly because he knows I have them. Yeah, right? Look how upset he is when I walk away. If you give him the little Poff Nuts, if you give him enough of them, his little tail will glow and he'll light up some spaces. I actually saved them for another dungeon that you can find Caro in, because I actually, like, need it more. Whereas this, I know this one like the back of my hand. Anyway. Time to get Millennia in a battle! Oh my god, okay. Millennia. Millennia has a couple special things about her. Number one, she is wielding a crossbow, so she does not have the best accuracy sometimes. As long as enemies aren't moving a lot, she can hit all of her shots, and she does have decent attack, but she can also very easily miss shots. She has this really great move that will wipe her SP at this stage, but it is OP. Super OP. And it's also just like the coolest fucking move. I'll do it at some point. But the other fun thing about her is that she has a rage meter, which I'll let the battle play out a little bit. So if you look up by the portraits, you'll notice eventually that Millennia has she'll have a ring around her.
That was beautiful, you guys!
And this is going to be easier for me to explain when we actually have triggered it a little bit more. Oh, 69. Nice. So I will explain that momentarily. In here, drop down. Yep. Cool. So the rage meter is really kind of broken if you know how to manipulate it. Wow. Okay, so you can start to see a little faint blue line that was rotating around her portrait there. So that's the rage meter. The rage meter builds up from blue to bright red through the colors. As you can see, there it's starting to get a little bit green. Do we have cure? We do. When she gets to red, she will do
I'll save you.
a little like thing where she goes, "Don't mess with me," and then she will go into an uncontrollable rage mode, as you would expect from most games that have a rage mode to have a similar effect. However, her like rage mode is actually fucking awesome because she doesn't just do regular moves. She'll usually shoot off some of her most powerful moves during that time. She almost always starts out the rage with one of two things. She'll either do, I believe it's called Taint of Wind, where it just pushes enemies away from her. Or she'll do Fallen Wings, which is that really OP move that I mentioned before. So she... and she gets all of her SP and MP back when she does that, so it's like a full revive as far as that goes. You can really manipulate the rage mode quite a bit by controlling how often she gets hit in battle. So like the more I can, like, okay, let's say there are two enemies and one of them is targeting Millennia and the other one's targeting Ryudo, and they're both within a range that Ryudo can kill them. And I want Millennia to go into rage mode. I will kill the one that's going to attack Ryudo because I want her to get hit and want her meter to go up. Or you can do vice versa. If you're like, I want to save Millennia's rage meter for later, then yeah, you can do it the opposite way. It'll become more apparent what I'm talking about when we get into more complex battles, which we should be able to do today. Because I think we can finish this dungeon today, and then that's probably where we will stop. I had wanted to get farther, but because we spent like an hour digging around with the technical issues, which, by the way, thank you, Manny and Abby, for your help. And then Nim came in and was like, oh, I'm here, and the OBS got real scared. Oh, man. Anyway. This... Ugh, I hate these enemies so much. I don't like frogs. I don't like frogs or toads in real life. These things are fine. I'm used to them. But when I was a kid, they kind of scared me. OBS is like, oh god. Oh, I need to heal Millennia. Okay. You can heal yourself. Oh no, you don't have healing spells yet. Okay, well that's fine. You'll survive. Watch her die. I'll cry laugh. Oh, feck. Oh, good. Only one of them's attacking her. Alright, cool. Usually I would have healed by now, but I'm being lazy. Another thing that can piss Millennia off,
Practice if you want to beat me.
which makes me laugh so hard, is if she is about to shoot an enemy. No, 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 no. No! Oh my god, are we gonna die? Okay, hold the phone. Heal yourself. Guard.
This should help.
Oh, I'm being so chaotic. I'm so sorry. One of the things that can really piss Millennia off is if she goes to shoot an enemy and somebody kills it before her, she'll get mad. Which I think is really cool. Like,
Hey, you okay?
it's a really cool way to work her personality into the rage mode. That the fact that she's not just getting hit and getting mad, she's being interrupted and getting mad. She's being like cut off and being mad. Like she's missing and getting mad. She'll get mad if she misses. I just really like that she's like angry lady. And now you can see that rage is definitely spinning a bit more because she's been attacked a couple of times and interrupted and stuff. Oh, my queen.
That was beautiful, you guys!
Yeah. Yeah, the sneak frog attack, not a fan. That's my worst nightmare, actually. Alright, stop. Yeah, I don't like frogs. I don't like toads. I make no exceptions in real life. In games and things like that, I don't mind it so much because it's more clear to me that, like, it's not real. But I have a real hard time with if I see frogs in real life, I'll have a panic attack, so that's a fun fact. I don't like the sound of frogs either. It's not the worst sound, but I really just don't like it, generally. I don't mind the ones that have like kind of shrieky, where they kind of sound like cicadas. Because I actually really like the sound of cicadas, but no, regular frogs. When I lived in Japan, I lived by a pond, and walking on it at night was so scary because it was very like low lighting, and I was really, really fucking scared that I was gonna step on a frog or something. So I would run down the hill as loudly as I could so that the frogs would run away from me. And then I would wake up the next morning and there would be like carcasses of frogs where people had either run over them with their bike or cats would like eat them and leave their carcasses behind. Oh really? Yeah, they terrify me. I've read some articles about it. Like about this, like the particular thing of like having a weird animal phobia like that. And they say that it's due to having experienced violence upon that animal when you were in childhood, and that makes sense because when I was younger, my brother ran over a toad with the lawnmower, and the carcass like stayed on the curb for forever, and my dad parked on the curb at the time, and so like whenever I went to his car, I had to go past the carcass, and it like stained with blood on the sidewalk. It was really bad. No, I have like so many of these, yeah. So they say that can cause phobia, but also I think it is contributed to my brothers pretending to throw frogs in my face, but they were actually just throwing grass, but I always fell for it because I was like 7. He got all the way in here. He did good to get here alone. Say, is that the monster over there? No, he's the one we rescue. I'm here, my son. My son, I'm here to pick you up from school. The noise those things make is so awful. Alright, anyway. Sorry, I had to adjust volume for myself. Oh my god. Okay. So these things, they have an attack where they can make you fall asleep. It's pretty annoying. I'm gonna go ahead and just drop a Tenseiken Slash, and I'm gonna drop a Fallen Wings with Miss Millennia here.
Tenseiken Slash!
Nice. It didn't need to kill you, because the next thing will. God, you are gonna be so powerful when you have that 5-star Fallen Wings, Millennia.
This is my way of thanking you.
Anime cutscene! I don't know why, but it's so cool. So yeah, that's the move that you use. If you want to just overkill things, it's pretty effective. Yeah, they're troglodytes. There's a later form of them that's called something else. I think it's like, I don't know. They reuse enemy skins in this game, which is fine. I think that's pretty normal. Troglodytes are like what's the word? They like exist in some form, I believe, right? Like either mythologically or in biology as like a term for something. Oh, she's angry. There it is! There it goes!
Don't mess with me.
So yeah, this is her rage form. Even her portrait changes, which I really like. And now she's doing... So sometimes this happens where she overkills.
This is my way of thanking you.
You know what? Sometimes I, too, just want to do my most powerful move again on an enemy that has low health, simply because I'm mad that you touched me. Relatable queen. She is the way that she is the reason I am the way that I am.
That was beautiful, you guys!
I worshipped her growing up. She was my goddess. Also, her happy portrait leveling up is the fucking cute. Yeah, her angry portrait is so good. She has amazing portraits. Like, we have not even seen the half of them. Ugh. Oh boy, here we go. Nice little hop! I love him so much. Thank you very much for saving me. You're making me regret it already. You shouldn't be here, kid. Go home. What about you two? What are you doing? We're ridding the land of pests. Really? Then please take me along too. Give me a break. We're not running a daycare, kid. Go home. Troglodyte is a prehistoric caveman, I believe. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I will not go. I am not playing around. I cannot lose that medal. It is the last thing my late mother left to me. Well, then when you run into her, tell her that she should have left you some common sense instead.
precious! I cannot lose it, no matter what! I will absolutely, positively get it back. You're so cute! I've decided I'll take you along. My name is Millennia. What's yours? I'm Rowan. Thank you very much, Miss Millennia. Hey, I don't want any part of this. There's a rough road ahead. He'll only be a burden on you. I'm so happy. Reno, are you really worried about me? You are a good man after all. As weak and frail as I am, I will show you that I can protect this child. We'll be fine, right? Yes, I shall not give you any trouble. Weak and frail? Uh-huh. Just don't forget to feed him and change his litter twice a day. Hey, turn off the waterworks, kid. There is a tooth fairy, alright? So, you'll take me along? For now. But if you slow us down or just piss me off, your butt will be skipping down Lollipop Lane on its own. Understood. My son! He's here! Look at our fucking conga line, dude. I love this boy with my whole fucking heart. I love him so much. My original son. Let's go ahead and power this up. But that is a good one. Oh, my boy. My sweet boy. Sorry. I just have a lot of strong feelings about this child. He's simply the OG cat's adopted son in a video game. I'm actually gonna head back to the other area. I'm gonna go pop a save. So Rowan's in the party now. Rowan is a knife user. He is not particularly strong at this point, but he does become a sort of blue mage character. Or he can be a jack of all trades, which is what I tend to play him as, especially as he gets higher level. That's my boy. I love him. What a good boy. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna say what a good boy so many times during this playthrough because I genuinely just love him so much. Yep, sorry, I'm not feeding you. I'm feeding your brother in another dungeon. He's just simply a great character, actually. Listen, I have taste. Listen. He's one of my favorite fictional characters probably of all time. I just adore his little face. I appreciate his steadfastness. And he has a very curious kind of backstory that I think is like, has a very nice message to it, although at times a little trite. But the game kind of like points out when it's being trite, which I really appreciate, because Ryudo doesn't, like, Ryudo approaches everything with fucking sarcasm, so like, that's, I knew it was gonna close and there were gonna be enemies drop down, I just knew. Alright, what's up? He's a little bit frail right now, but with the right skills, he will be a strong boy. Hello, my sweet son. He does have earrings already. It's funny that, Ryudo makes that comment. Oh no, leave him alone. Stop. Don't hit my child. Okay. Okay, I was gonna say, did Millennia already start back into another cycle for rage mode? Because that would be quite funny. Now, I noticed when I was playing this in the Japanese before that there was a slight glitch in the audio for Rowan specifically, and I'm not sure why. It's when he uses like his mana egg powers. I don't know if it's gonna show up again.
We won.
Good job, honey. I love you. I'm so proud. I love him. He's so good. I won't shut up. He's the sweetest boy. Actually, let me pop one of these on you as well. Dope. My angel baby boy. He's the blueprint. Actually, like now I'm really thinking about just how many characters that are similar to him that I really like. Fucking Naminé, Kingdom Hearts. They're all escaping me, but there's so many. Enrique from Skies of Arcadia. That's my son. Ramirez is also my son, but he's a different trope. He's a different trope. I had a moment over him. I think it was this morning. I don't know. The days are all kind of blending together, but I had a moment recently about Ramirez, Skies of Arcadia, and I was like near tears, sitting at my computer, being like, he just wanted someone to accept him. He was the blueprint for Akechi, actually. Stop! Stop hitting me! Oh, please, frame rate, you can do it. Yeah, Armin. He's very similar to Armin. I think he's a better written character than Armin because Isayama totally dropped the ball on that. I'll never stop being bitter about it. Who else? Who else in my world? Abby, if you're listening, who else? You know. You're usually there when it happens. My boy from Durarara. He doesn't have blue eyes, but he fits the kind of formula. Whomstelse. Nice. What's camera? Oh, okay, yeah. It was blending in, I couldn't see it. Mood. I am also too tired to think. Brain no worky. Brain's so busy healing tattoo. I was just, like, I knew it wasn't going to be a super long session, but I was shocked at how quickly he finished it. It honestly went by so quickly. Not that he's, like, ever slow, but the fact that he was so precise. If you do, we can co-parent him. There's another character that I kind of am like, my baby, but we won't meet that character for a while. We will meet the equivalent of Ramirez. Ramirez actually wasn't the blueprint. There's another character that was the blueprint, and he's in this game. He's the Goro Akechi. Everybody's like, Goro Akechi this, Goro Akechi that, and I'm like, Ramirez, Skies of Arcadia. Whips out my cane. I'm old. I really hate these particular enemies too, because if you watch how their heads open, like not normal, it's so gross. Genuinely so nasty. Wow, Millennia, really? That sloppy seconds? Really? Oh, I love Ron. Who is my son? Or my daughter? I already said Naminé. Ven, Kingdom Hearts. Ventus Kingdom Hearts. My son. Never did anything wrong ever. God, man. Union Cross. Woo! Union Cross was rough. I remember translating that when we get to me streaming Kingdom Hearts eventually, which is what I'm streaming after I finish the Fata Mortar series. Oh man, there's gonna be tears shed about Ventus. Who else? What are things I like?
This always happens, and it happens a lot too when people are like asking me like, so what are your interests? And I'm like, I don't really know. It's like, can't think of anything. And they sound like a dumbass when they bring something up, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I like that too. Bonk. I have a feeling we might need it. But yeah, it is hard to remember on the spot. But like, what are everybody else's children? Talk to me about your children. Your fictional children. Trucy Wright also. It does not fit this at all, but like, I do love her. But her parent is fine. The one that is still around. I would like to marry that parent, actually. What else? Who else? Whomst. It's hard because usually I just turn around and look at the stuff that's on my, I knew you were gonna say that because I just knew. I was like, if we're talking about children, people are the same as me and people who I'm madly in love with. Yeah. I have those as well. I have various types. I have a real problem with like Myers-Briggs ENTP characters. I just automatically, oh, you know what? I forgot I should just fucking use Fallen Wings. I just automatically love them. Oh my god, fucking Yukine. Yukine Noragami. Holy shit, Yukine Noragami. Nora Noragami also, but she doesn't fit the blonde hair thing. God, Yukine Noragami. Oh, I hope he's gonna be okay. I'm less worried about him right now, TBH.
This is my way of thanking you.
But usually the people I'm madly in love with are ENTPs. I.e. Yato Noragami, Phoenix Wright. There are more. I just can't think of any of them. Shigure from Fruits Basket, that bastard. Kisa's another one of my children. Her hair is not technically blonde. It is orange. But that's my kid. And I lay down my life for that child. Every time she showed up in the reboot, I cried. Just wept. Fruits Basket's so good.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Phoenix, isn't it just being a Miles Kinney means loving Phoenix with your whole heart? Isn't that just? Oh, it's so hard. We have such a hard existence now. But he's so easy to love. He makes it so easy. Love that motherfucker. I was thinking about him today because I was walking by a place on my way back from my tattoo, and oh, not video games. Oh, Mob I've heard is like wonderful. I do eventually want to watch it, but I have a hard time with series that aren't finished. I saw a sign that was like Phoenix Construction, and I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, Mob seems like a good boy. I've heard that it's a great series, but again, when it gets closer to being finished, I definitely would watch it or read it. One of the two. Is it a manga? Oh, you know who isn't blonde but fits the archetype is Muichiro from Demon Slayer. That kid. Oh, that's my boy. That's my son. I'll lay down my life for that child. Phoenix doing construction work in those like very tight clothes. Okay. Oops, I just knocked down this wall in my house. I need somebody to help me put it back up. And then he like accidentally falls off of a building and breaks his collarbone, and that's it. Okay, interesting. Good to know. Anyway, here's our first mini-boss. Jesus Christ. Okay, the noises are so loud. Hang on. Mini-boss time. It's our first real mini-boss. So it's accompanied by 2 of the troglodytes, which is annoying. God damn it. This music, though? Okay. Ugh, Noriyuki Iwadare is too talented, actually. The 3rd season is the season coming out, right? Also, I love the pose that this fucking Minotaur does when he's charging up a move, like same, bud. Alright, it's Millennia time, so...
Golden Hammer! Crash!
Bonk. Eat shit. I love that his cancel move is nothing to do with his knife. It is a hammer. Never questioned it. But it's true. What other series do I like? Oh, fucking, Kuranosuke from, Princess Jellyfish. That's my son. I love him. What a good boy. I just want to pick him up and by the scruff of the neck and shake him a little. Not hard. Not as hard as I want to shake Miles Edgeworth, who is not my son, but I still want to shake him. And then kiss his little forehead and be like, you're so emotionally constipated, you need to do something about it. God, that guy. I say it out of love. Mostly because he's just too damn relatable. Oh, excuse you, enemy! I saw that sway! No, 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 no! No, 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 no! Uh-oh. Alright, well, that's not good news. Alright, can we just go ahead and, just kill this guy? There's no way we're gonna be able to cancel that because Millennia's out of SP. This is gonna be sad. Uh-huh. Confusion? Yep. Alright, great. Alright. This is why I got this. Because the tornado horn. I was able to! I finished the case. I love that he has the chessboard and I was like, sir. Sir. Calm down.
Let my music cure you all!
Oh, that's a flute on his back. I never put 2 and 2 together. He brought the chessboard. He literally... No, I think actually though, I think he literally has more than one. Yeah, he has more than one because when you walk into his office, in that first case, everything is like all in disarray because he, like, yeah, I'm sorry, I just can't, it's so fucking funny. This guy, I love, okay, so the other day, my roommate, came home, and he's a bartender, and he stayed up, I know it makes me crazy too, he stayed up all night, and he got home, and he, like, plopped on the couch, and I was doing my work on my laptop in the front room, and he was like, he started watching Extraordinary Attorney Woo, which is very good. It's very cute. But, then he pauses and, like, looks at the TV, looks at me, and then looks at the TV, and then looks at me again, and was like, you're always saying how this show is just like your gay lawyer game. I want to know. And I was like, so I was like, okay, bet. And so then I pulled up Farewell My Turnabout, and he was like, who's this guy? When Edgeworth showed up. And he then when you're in the fucking, I can't even think right now. When you're in the, dude, Extraordinary Attorney Wu is just the straight version of Ace Attorney sometimes. Depends on the episode, but the crossover would be like so easy. Anyway, and so then it got to the point where he's like, I'm not that hard up, not yet. And then at the same time we both go, we can get you there. And then when Phoenix sassed Maya, he was like, are we Phoenix? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, why are we a bitch? I was like, repressed homosexuality. I should have anticipated my Ace Attorney obsession for how many legal K. Yeah, the legal K dramas are usually the best ones. Though there is a really fun one called Sung Kyun Kwan Scandal that I dearly adore. That's basically just Mulan and Orin Host. Tamaki from Orin Host Club. Tamaki from Orin Host Club. That's one of my kids. Yeah, Phoenix's big brother energy is so real. Speaking as somebody who has, well, I had 2 older brothers, but somebody who is experienced with the older brother and being a younger sibling, yeah, so real. That's why I like want my brother to play it and be like, you'll like Phoenix because you're gonna find him funny. No. No. Please paralyze this motherfucker. I love that voice line, by the way. The deep fried goodness. That has stuck with me my whole life. Prompto is also my son. Prompto, Final Fantasy 15. Her whole ass out. What a queen. Oh, I love you, Millennia. Never change. Oh, their little happy faces when they level up always gets me. Love these guys. Love this family. Oh, I guess we didn't kill him. Oops. Well, that did a lot of good. Might as well camp out here. We can wait till he dies of old age. What do we do? At this rate... Serves you right to be toying with the wings of Valmar. What was that? Who or what are you? Oops, I said that out loud, didn't I? Never mind me. We sure were in trouble there. What would have come of us if you had not? Forget about it. Now go get your medal. Oh, that's right. His little hops. I love him so much. Yay, we did it! It's here! All because of you! Thank you very much! Hang on a second. Did she or did she not just refer to herself as the Wings of Valmar? How did you not fucking figure it out, man? How did you not? Huh? I do not know what you were talking about. Come on, let us hurry back. I feel so bad for making everyone worry. Lollipop Lane, kid. Lollipop Lane. So normally they don't make you walk back out of the dungeon yourself, but because this dungeon is quite short, they make you do it. In the original Grandia, they made you do it, even in like the long puzzle dungeons, and that's kind of one of the reasons I stopped, is I was just like, listen. It was already a challenge to get to this point. Don't make me do it backwards. Prompto is such a good boy. You're from Breath of Fire. I don't know anything about Breath of Fire, but I believe you. Okay, I believe you. That's also Ventus. Oh god. Oh, Ventus. Oh, my boy. Oh, my child. Oh, Grace. I showed that to somebody the other day. Everyone should watch the Oh Grace video. I was describing it was to Leah. I was describing it to her, and she was like, "That can't actually be as funny as you're laughing. Like how hard you're laughing." I'm like, "No, you don't understand. It's actually one of the funniest videos I've ever seen." It's these girls playing basketball,
like they're doing tic-tac-toe for free throws. So like if they make a free throw, they get to put a tic-tac-toe piece on the board, but they're just not getting it. And it's very funny. And I feel bad for laughing because they're probably just so nervous, but oh god, it's a little painful to watch. Will Rowan say anything if I feed one? Hey, the little runt looks happy. If we give him more pop nuts, maybe he'll leave dead birds on our doorstep. I was gonna see if Rowan would say anything. Usually I give the pop nut at like the beginning. Riku from Final Fantasy X/10-2. Oh, that's my girl. Wait, how the fuck did I miss that? I missed a thing! No! I think that's a pop nut. Okay, I'm going back to get it. I can't not. I can't not. What is Breath of Fire? Is that a game series? It sounds like vaguely familiar, but please do enlighten me. Also, I miss you, Manny. I was just thinking about our Disney Springs trip the other day, and I was like, damn. I don't know when I'm gonna get to do that again. That was such a fun time, even though it was so disgustingly hot. It was another pop nut! Alright, cool. It's a JRPG? Sick. Is it at all, like, is it on newer systems? Like, has it been recently ported? That's what I was trying to ask. Okay, cool. So, like, Grandia as well. Back to the town. Ugh, back. Anyway, I didn't want to overstay my welcome, and the accursed light of the sun, it burns, it burns! Ha! Believe me, didn't ya? See you, Rito. Give my regards to Elena. I'm a bit tired. What do you mean by that? Hey? Visit me in Vancouver. Oh, hi! Elena? Mr. Ryudo, what just happened? Miss Millennia is not really the Wings of Valmar, right? Please tell me. According to her, yeah. No, but Valmar is the devil. But Miss Millennia is so pretty and kind. Hey, Elena, wake up! Elena! Oh, good morning, Ryudo. Huh? Where am I? You alright? How did I get to this place? So, do you speak the truth? Or is this yet another of your amusements? If it were, you'd fail to notice, remember? She calls herself Millennia, but she also said that she is the Wings of Valmar. This cannot be. Miss Elena, I saw her too. Ditto. So, the Wings of Valmar are inside of me. Well, well, Sonny, you're back. What the fuck is that noise? Y'all hear that? That's a fucking cicada? Okay. Right done, friend. You made good on your fancy talk. That must be right on my window. And I see you have yourself a few women. I envy you, feller. Though the other Lily you was with got my blood a-stirring. Really, dear? I'd like to see this, maybe after my next knife act. It cannot be. Last night, that woman is evil incarnate. She brings nothing but sorrow and misfortune. Yeah, it's usually not that loud is, like, the thing. I thought something was, like, worrying, but it was definitely cicada. That's so. Then I reckon she ain't too different from any other woman. I can tell you about one woman who's going to be bringing you sorrow, honey. Now. I am uncertain. I do not think Miss Millennia is evil or anything. Anyway, we can leave through the rear gate now. Unless you have some more missing jewelry, Rowan. If you are going to cross the Baked Plains, would you mind if I came along? Just me by myself is kind of lonely. Yeah, well, Elena, you probably don't want him around. Oh no, not at all. I do not mind, but we need to move quickly. I must reach Grandia Cathedral before long. Yosh! Family! The family! Alright, so the annoying thing switching back and forth with Elena and Millennia is that you always have to re-equip Elena in at least her accessory and her mana egg. What did I have you on before? Probably the ruin necklace. Yeah. I need to get you better movement as well. Oh, we have a skill book now! Oh, okay, let's talk about skills. So skills are how I make Rowan and Elena and Millennia a little bit more playable. Because as base characters, this game is very hard. I have played this game without skill books before. When I was younger, I didn't know it was a thing. I didn't realize what it was. And I would play the game without skill books and fucking... It was hard. It was really hard. You can do it, but it's very hard. I considered doing it for this. Oh, yeah. Capcom. Peak Capcom. So skills are pretty straightforward. So for instance, this is a really useful one. Cuts execution times for commands. It's called skilled item use. Speed makes you faster. Vitality, toughness. They raise certain stats and all of that good stuff. So we're gonna give, I always give Ryudo skilled item use. Like I said, I like having a healer who can't die. I'm giving you dash, and I'm giving you toughness. Oh, yeah, I hate when that happens. That's kind of what happened with Grandia, because Grandia 3 was not very well received, even though it's, like, overall rated a pretty decent game. Let's go ahead and give this to... Let's give this to you. I tend to prioritize Rowan a little bit over Elena, just because, Elena switches back and forth with Millennia so much. She'll get there. She'll get to her place that she needs to be in, though. Let's see here. Sometimes I just need to level up random things to get things to unlock for me. Alright. Cool beans. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm gonna save. This is a relaxing song until I start singing it. Anyway, let's spend the night. It's our first night with Rowan. Yay! Well, now that everything's calmed down, let's grab a bite to eat. Rowan, you have such wonderful table manners. Who did you learn them from? Your mother? Yeah, he also has a very, very polite way of speaking, which also comes from his mother. And I think his father as well. I don't remember if they mention it here or if it's just in the guidebooks. My mother? Oh, she passed away a long time ago. She was very ill her whole life. Oh my. I'm so very sorry, Rowan. I did not know. I never would have asked. Do not worry, Miss Elena. I can hardly remember my mother. It was a very long time ago. I wish I could have known her better. Yet we needed to get the medal back. Interesting. Rowan. I do not remember my mother too well. I don't know what it is about you that reminds me of her. Me? What do you mean? You are so kind yet strong. You are always putting others ahead of yourself, and you are so forgiving all the time. You are just so close to the way that I've always imagined my mother. Of course, my image of her is my own creation. I do not ever want to upset you, Rowan. I think of you as my little brother.
You just met him, Elena! Ha! That's perfect. They say that little brothers are more dependable than bigger sisters. Hey! Just what is that supposed to mean? Eat shit, Elena.
When you hugged me tightly, I felt so secure. Maybe that is what it reminded me of my mother after so long. Hold on a second, Rowan. Hugged? I have never hugged you before.
No, that was Millennia. She squeezed him real tight. He had face in the boobs and everything.
What? The wings of Valmar. We must hurry and see His Holiness Sarah to have him exorcise the darkness, or else...
Hey, whoa now. Millennia didn't do anything bad, did she? I don't know, she burned out a church.
Do not say that name anymore. If you knew the horror of Valmar, you would realize the seriousness of the situation. Oh, I forgot. You have never met Miss Millennia. I apologize for bringing the whole situation up. It is okay, Rowan. But just what exactly is going on between you two?
You get jealous because she hugged him? Sheesh, Elena, ease up on the kid a little.
Ryudo, that's not funny. The wings of Valmar.
Blah blah, okay, same thing. You've never met her, okay, blah blah blah. Same. Also, Rowan is 13. These two are 17. So he's not super young, but young enough. Well, I think we've talked and eaten enough. Are you ready to call it a night? Let's sleep. Man, Vix sure can cook. I can't talk. Every time I see him, I end up eating too much. I really have to be careful about how I eat. A very admirable outlook, Ryudo. Well, a certain someone does constantly nag me about it. Besides, I should stay in shape if I want to stay a Geohound. Alright. Oh, look, the whole circus gang is back. Yeah, they're all named after Italian foods, I believe. Which I didn't realize growing up. Because I played this game so young that, like, a lot of things just became really normal to me that should have been, like, jokes. Oh my god, look at us, we're a monster right now! Look at all the characters facing into one another! Ah! Okay, that's enough. Alright, let me go to this weapon shop again. Condensed. Your wares, I think, did help out, actually. Yeah. Alright, how do I make you guys faster? Yes. To this one. That's good. That'll do. I know. This game tries so hard to get me to learn things, and I'm like, sir, I'm aware. Anyway, let's talk to this guy. Take this as a token of my appreciation for slaying the monster. What the hell is this? Is it edible? No, you can't eat that nut. It's a puff nut. It attracts an animal called Caro. When you get, or if you're a Spanish speaker, el caro. Caro. I can't roll my R's as well as I used to. When you give Caro a puff nut, it becomes playful and acts really cute. Great, last time I heard that, I found myself stuck with Sky. If you really want me to have it, thanks. Okay, bye. Thanks for the free shit. Southern half of the continent. Baked plains always makes me think of fucking baked lays. It's fine, it's normal. Don't worry about it. Alright, new things to crush.
I don't think the rocks ever have enemies or items in them. I just really like crushing them. Actually, you know what? I'll go a little bit longer. Since we didn't get, like, a decent amount of the stream at the beginning. We can get through this area, I think. Oh, feck! Okay, good, it doesn't do status ailments. I think it does hurt me, though. Yeah, it did actually do a decent amount of damage. Alright, bugs! A different type of bug this time, not spiders. But these mantises. Manti? They're kinda cute. They're pretty slow, they're pretty weak. They don't do a whole lot. They just make annoying noises and... Oh, you don't like them? Yeah, they're certainly a choice. They have interesting body designs. Like, the enemy designs in these games generally are pretty cool. If at times very disgusting. There's a boss later that, like, genuinely freaked me out so much. Oh, do they really? Are you not, like, a bug person? Yeah, there's I don't like things that have, like... Oh, paella's Portuguese. I wonder if it's more prevalent in Portuguese cooking? Interesting. Yeah, they're just kind of scooting. Yeah, there's an enemy later that just, like, the creepy factor is, like, too much.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Seed of running. Oh boy. So this is the place that we get all the seeds. That's right. So eventually we have these. And they are permanent status boosts. I will give those away later. Much later, actually. Like with really thick parts and really thin parts. Oh, yeah, like a wasp. Yeah, that makes sense. Wasps are already terrible. I do like bees. I think they're wonderful. They're very important for the environment as well. I saw some bees on my way home. There's a place near my apartment that the fence is in bloom with some more summer flowers. Some bright orange ones that I'm not sure what they were, and then some sunflowers, which, again, you cannot escape Phoenix Wright. Yeah, they were pollinating. It was really cute. They were diving into the like, deeper orange flowers, and so cute. Little friends. I know Abby doesn't like butterflies. I guess I can get it. You know what? I feel like... I don't know. I feel like dragonflies are more commonly disliked than butterflies. I've noticed. They do fly real cute. Real cute, like. I think dragonflies are cool, but I can understand more easily why people dislike dragonflies, because they're kind of terrifying. Their eyes are so massive, and they are, like, very carnivorous and aggressive toward their prey. Like, they can't do anything to humans, but they're a little intimidating. If I was back in the Midwest, it would be, I think, peak dragonfly season. I remember them starting to come out around 4th of July, and then in August, seeing them. Dragonflies, butterflies. Huge dragonflies can jump. Yeah, that's very true. Oh my god, really guys? This one HP sloppy seconds bullshit has to stop. Grounded. I'm trying to think if there's a bug I just can't jive with. Flies really bother me. They're quite annoying. Mosquitoes also.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Like, I really wonder, how are mosquitoes important to the ecosystem, if at all? If they are not, can we not just eradicate them? They're probably some animal's food source that I don't know about, like a primary food source. Yeah, not a fan of mosquitoes. They love me, though. They fucking love to eat me. I really like the sound effect that makes. I don't know why I'm checking. I know these don't have special moves. I'm like a little brain dead. Oh, Ryudo's strong enough to kill these in 2 shots now. Hell yeah. Love to see it. Flies, mosquitoes, centipedes, earwigs. Oh my god, earwigs. Ugh. Okay, so I don't eat peaches anymore. Because I had an experience where I bit into a peach and like, you know how sometimes when a peach is a little too ripe, it like comes off the pit? And it kind of did, and I was like, oh, that's fine. And then I was eating it and I looked down at the pit and like there were earwigs inside. And nope, never again. It's gonna take me a long time. I like bought peaches and then they were like a little too ripe and I didn't end up eating them because I was scared. Yeah, it was a bad time. That was like peak pandemic. That was the beginning, actually, of how 2020 fell apart for me. The pandemic wasn't even the start. Oh, you never eat fruit with pits? Interesting. I love nectarines. And I still love peaches, it's just that now I can't feel like safe eating peaches unless they're already cut up. Like a child. Oh, there's Roan. I'm not gonna get, yep, Oh, yeah, I get you. Yeah, I also like, plums. Fruits are good. Fruits, there's some fruits I can't eat anymore. Well, I can eat them just like very sparingly. Core memories form, yeah. Truly. Who would have thought it would have happened when I was fucking still in my 20s, or like in my late 20s, that a core memory of food formed. My earwig trauma.
We won.
I remember because like, I had just got off the phone with my boss at the time, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna eat lunch now, and she's like, okay. And then I texted her, I was like, Sharon! That was back when Sharon was my boss. That was a time. I have similar memories with Count Chocula. I can't eat Count Chocula because I gagged on it as a child. Some things I've had core memories of and yet still eat, like Tagalogs, where I literally had to get Heimlich maneuvered because I ate too many. Alright, favorite Girl Scout cookies. Everybody has to say their favorite Girl Scout cookies. This is like the equivalent of a personality making you take the Myers-Briggs. Also, drop your Myers-Briggs in the chat. I'm kidding, unless you want to. I don't care. My favorite Girl Scout cookie actually has changed recently. It used to be Tagalongs. But there's a new one that's like a s'more cookie. It's amazing. It's so good. I forget what it's called. It might just be s'mores. It certainly was not a thing when I was a kid.
We won.
But holy shit, they're so good. Thin Mints are the best frozen, I've learned. Like frozen Thin Mints, so beautiful, so wonderful, we love. You know what, I think I might give the Dash shoes. Yeah, okay. That was the correct decision. Oh, see, I don't like coconut. So I was never a Samoa's person. Shit, did I just get surprised by them? Okay, good. I've only ever had one thing that I've liked coconut in, and it was a homemade cake that my friend made when we were in Japan. Cause we, so there's this place, called Cybex, and, Cybex was, God, I don't even know how to describe. It was like everything. You could go. Okay, the glitch doesn't seem to be a thing in this. Interesting. Must have been just the Japanese version. So it had billiards, it had a movie room, it had... Stop bullying my son! It had... soft serve ice cream, it had darts, it had karaoke, it had something else that I can't think of. And everything. And, like, unlimited, so you just, like, make a membership card, and then, you would go and choose the things that you wanted to do that night, and then, for how long, and then you had unlimited drinks and unlimited soft serve. And, like, the soft serve also had, like, syrups and stuff that you could put on it. It was amazing. All they had was vanilla, but still. So then, oh, your INTP, INFP. Can you guess what my Myers-Briggs is? Abbey Hotel. Peanut butter patties, yeah. White chocolate macadamia. You know what? I have come to really appreciate white chocolate macadamia in my adulthood, as well as oatmeal raisin, when done correctly, is actually amazing. Though, it really depends on how they nail the texture of the raisins. But yeah, so like, I finally convinced my Japanese friend to come with me and my European friends to karaoke, and I was like, I convinced him because I told him that you were gonna bake a cake. And so she was like, God damn it, Kat. But she baked the cake, and it was amazing. And it had coconut in it, but like, it was not overwhelming, and we put the cake in the cups, and then put the soft serve on top of it, and then put some of the like blueberry syrup. Just the best. Man, I miss Cybex. That place, worth every penny, every time. That's where Screamo Mulan happened. Aw. I do miss me those Cybex days. I think I still have my membership card. It's probably not valid anymore, but like, you know, what if? For my Myers-Briggs, I'll give you a hint, and it's, I am an NI type. So I'm an intuitive. INTJ? Yeah, it's INTJ. My personality is literally just Edgeworth's personality. It's so fucking embarrassing. And every time I take the Myers-Briggs, I become somehow more INTJ, which I didn't think was possible. Where am I going? I'm lost. Okay, here we go. What makes it worse is I retook the Enneagram test, and I tied for 2 types, and one of the types is, the One Wing 9, which is Edgeworth's type, and then the other one is Kristoff's type.
I was like, okay, you know what? That's actually really fair because, like, and Kristoff is also considered an INTJ, which I would be want to agree with. And I was like, alright, you know what? Sometimes he has points. I hate it so much. It's so embarrassing. But yeah.
Crash!
They are kind of similar. I'm also like the same almost. Like, and it's so funny too, because like I went and took a bunch of the other personality tests that were on Personality Database just for kicks and giggles. Some of them that I hadn't taken, and they were all Edgeworth type, and I was like, alright, listen. And then like another character who's really similar is, I don't know if you know Van Zeeks from Great Ace Attorney yet, but he and I have a lot in common, unfortunately. Minus the racism. Oh, I didn't mean to heal myself. Oh, I was too busy thinking about Beric Von Zeek's character development. Oh.
There you go.
I'm really curious, actually, as to what the Myers-Briggs types are for these characters. I don't think I've ever looked it up before. Okay, MBTI. Oops. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind if they get their stupid spam spray move off. It really is just an inconvenience, if anything. Okay, Grandia 2. Oh, everyone thinks Ryudo is an ISTP. I have to agree. Oh my god, Manny, if you're an ENTP, that makes so much sense. Half of my friends are ENFPs and ENTPs. I'm not even kidding. Let's see. Yeah, Ryudo definitely is an ISTP. I see that. Let's see. Elena, ISFJ. Yeah, that makes sense. She's pretty stereotypical. Millennia, ESFP. Yeah. Rowan, INFP. Interesting. I would have maybe taken him for an INFJ because I think he's more intuitive than feeling for his dominant type, but that's fine. Ugh. Oh my god! Remember when I was saying that there's a character that's the blueprint for Goro Akechi and that I love him so much? He's a fucking ENTP. I hate it here! I hate it here! Oh my god! But I love him so much. What a good character. Fuck. How embarrassing. I shouldn't be allowed to be a human. When do I get to not be a human anymore? When do I get to be a robot? When? When? Robot body, when? Don't you touch me. Sorry, I was talking to the smoke. These things are so annoying. These things, I never realized how terrifying their actual design is until I got the guidebook. It's not even the guidebook. I don't know how to describe it. It's called World Guidance. And it's not just a guidebook, it's like the art book as well, and like all the concept art and stuff. I got it at Anime NYC a few years ago. And I cried. I was so excited because I've been looking for it for so long. For like a decent price. And I was super stoked because I was planning to cosplay a character from this and needed better references for the back of the cosplay. And I got it. I did it. And I have it. And I still have it out in case I need it for this playthrough. I don't think I do, but... Also, all of the thumbnail art is official art. The official art that was for this one is from the concept art for Aguirre Town. Supposedly, I think it's like what it's supposed to look like before everything happened. Or after. I forget. I forget which one it is. I think there is concept art of what it was supposed to look like before shit went down, though. A lot of the concept art is actually very hard to find online. So I was kind of debating if that was a thing I wanted to do, but I was like, I can scan stuff in it if I get really desperate. Why is this here? Okay. Sandspray. Oh, so it's a good time to mention now that magic has counterparts. So, for instance, I'm not gonna do it, but the counterpart to these guys, they're earth magic, in case you couldn't tell by Earthbreak and Sandspray. And so the counterpart to that would actually be wind magic, so they're gonna be particularly vulnerable to it. So, I just got this unlocked. Let's give it a little whirl. Bonk.
Please, wind, dance.
I just genuinely love how she's like, please wind, dance, and then it zooms out of like, they're going to die. Oh no, is this Earthbreak? Okay, no, that's fine. You can do that. Sandspray, that's also fine. Yeah, you should retake it, Mandy. Cool, Rito, that was really, really useful. Great job. What am I gonna do with you, boy? These things are super annoying. I wish I had Millennia here, then I'd just do Fallen Wings. This would be over. Oh, you're doing Enneagram? Oh, please, I want to know. I think this is totally like a personal opinion. I think the Enneagram was more revealing to me than my Myers-Briggs, because the Myers-Briggs have been like a little stereotyped, I guess. Whereas like the Enneagram I think is like less known.
This should help.
And it talks about like, it talks more about how it manifests in unhealthy manners versus just like what you typically are like. And I found it to be very interesting. But basically the two types that I have are like, oh, you have anxiety. And then particularly one wing 9 is oh, you have anxiety and depression? Damn. I mean, it's all pseudoscience, but I do think that there's a little bit of truth to personality tests in general, especially if they're like well made. It was like humans like patterns. We're want to follow patterns in our behaviors as well. So I think it's fun. I feel like that's a good thing that you have like a balanced FI and TI though. Cause I'm just like super INTJ, and it's probably like a sign of things going on in my brain that aren't healthy. So whenever anybody's like, yeah, I'm on a cusp, and I'm like, that sounds like it's a good thing, actually. Oh yeah, you get tremor. Right. You should have heard him after the case. Maybe that's what he was up to. Maybe that's what he was saying. No, he wasn't. Also, we got to that part and my roommate was like, so did he say this like from a closet or what? Like, I'm glad you're catching on. I'm glad you're realizing how truly gay the Ace Attorney experience is. Oh boy. You know what, let's do another little howly again. Bonk. Dun-dun-dun, ooh, Earthbreak, I don't like that. Don't like that at all. The right, yeah. The right. He was like, right. And then I was like, oh yeah, and then in one, after the first case they had together, he fucking crushes a cup of hot coffee in his hand. Which is so visceral and real. So true, Mouse Edgeworth, you make points. There is one character in this game that I do relate to. I love that Gumshoe's like, listen sis. He's not gonna say it, so I'm gonna say it for him. Gumshoe's iconic. I really love him. No, stop being a bitch. Christ already. Christ already? Christ almighty. I meant to say Christ almighty and stop it already, and it just became Christ already. Also true.
Tensei can slash!
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I think that the characters in this game are also pretty relatable, but I don't have any characters that are like close to my Myers-Briggs in this game. The one that's the closest to my Myers-Briggs is the one I was talking about that's terrible. Terrible boy.
You better practice if you
Christ already. I'm gonna start saying that. Healing time. Money. I appreciate, you know, it's very funny. I had made, back at the height of the pandemic, my friends and I were doing PowerPoint presentations on things we were passionate about, and I did a presentation that was like, we need better INTJ representation in media. And that was before my renewed Ace Attorney experience, and actually Ace Attorney kind of just fixes that with Edgeworth and Van Zeeks and a few other characters. Like, it's good. I love to see that. Please don't be Earthbreak. Okay, good. Otherwise I was gonna shed a tear. Don't. Stop it! Elena and Rowan, you're getting so powerful, I'm so glad. Edgeworth is very good rep. Man, we stan my big busted man. His titties are bigger than mine in the beginning, and now they're way bigger somebody was like, he wears a corset, and I was like, okay, yeah, I can't help but kind of agree with that. Like, he got little waist, big titties. Everyone freaking out about his figure and being like, but does it have the big ass? Is he caked up? Had to have been one of my favorite moments on the internet in a long time. Because corsets were never historically, well, at some point I think they were historically limited to women, but like, originally I think men wore them as well. But then I think it became like more of a woman's thing. There are also various types of corsets. So, damn, now I miss my big titties. I don't miss my big titties. I go a little crazy for Phoenix. Oh my god! No, you can't just say these things in my stream. You can't just say these things. I'm lightheaded. Oh. Oh no. That's like the other day when I was like, alright, I'm gonna break myself on purpose. I'm gonna look up pictures of Phoenix with his hair down. And then I did, and I was like, that was a mistake. That was a mistake and that was a sin. And then I hid them on a secret folder. I love Phoenix so much. I love him so much. I'm so glad I've renewed my experience with Ace Attorney. Because before I was made to watch/play through so all of the first game except the last case. Only the first case of Justice for All, which is peak gay longing. That was a mistake. It's peak gay longing. Also, I don't think Big Top is nearly as bad as people say it is. It's fine. It's not great, but it's fine.
Come, O life-bearing water.
And then we played Trials and Tribulations, but like out of order, because he was like, you should get to know Mia first, because he knew I would like Mia because I'm gay as hell. But it was true, but like I didn't get to know Phoenix and Edgeworth the way. That's fair. I had fun playing it only because that's where Maya is super gay. She's like, I would propose to her. I'm like, whoa, Maya. Okay. And is that the case where Franziska says, I'm an idiot? Because that made me laugh really hard. I have that screenshotted somewhere. And then Phoenix is a poopy head, I think is also in that case, which made me cry laugh. Mostly the court part of that case was a lot of fun, I thought. I can understand how the investigation was a little frustrating, but I thought it was fine. It's not my favorite. Yeah, Phoenix being like, don't say his name. Bitch. What a bitch. I love him. Oh my god. Oh, Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix. My boy. Any other case? That's fair. I didn't really like any of the characters that much. Regina was okay. I liked the tiger. Or whatever. I don't even remember. I'm gonna be real, I don't remember. Let's see here. Okay, that's good as is. Let's see. Give him one of these. Alright, that's fine. And level up more of these. Okay, that's fine. So I'm gonna let Rowan get strength. Okay. I know. If only. Have you ever heard of, oh shit, what's his name? God. Oh, he's so funny. He's a Canadian streamer. I always find the Canadians. I don't know why they all come. But there's a guy, and there's a compilation of him playing the trilogy, and it just makes me cackle. It's so funny. God, what's his name? Joseph Anderson. Joseph Anderson, the compilation of him reacting to the trilogy is so funny. His reaction to Phoenix, finding out Phoenix became a lawyer for Edgeworth's sake, is also really wonderful. Between him and Shenpai. So beautiful. Anyway, yeah, I'll have to send you the link to it. I need to respond to your messages anyway. But anyway, this is where I'm gonna leave off. Next week, we'll be back at this with hopefully no technical difficulties. Now I know what to look for. Golly. Next week is gonna be a fun time. We're gonna get into some stuff. We're gonna meet a new character. We're gonna get into some plot, some meat. No more baked beans in this baked plains. Meat. I'm very excited. And I think we're gonna maybe get to our first big boss. And you're gonna get to hear the music. Ooh, okay. I'm very excited about next week. Hope you can join. Thanks for putting up with the tech issues. I'm gonna have to put a timestamp. On Monday, I will be doing Fata Mortu. I am getting out of the work meeting because I am so mentally checked out of work. I'm not participating in that meeting. Sorry, not sorry. Fata Mortu should be finishing part 1 of Requiem for Innocence. It's gonna be a time. I'm very excited, but I'm also just... This will feel like a breath of... There's angsty shit that's gonna happen next week with this. It's gonna feel like nothing compared to Fata Mortu. So, on that note, have a wonderful day / evening, whenever you're watching this. Stay safe out there. Please take a look at the links in my bio again for Project Q Project, and ways to help Ukraine, because again, it's still going on, and there's ways to help without doing any money things. So, take care! Thanks for stopping by. Bye!